Welcome to Managing Stress as a College Student with a Heart Condition.
I want to start with something personal. I have a stress-sensitive heart condition, which means my body reacts stronger than most to emotional and physiological pressure. When my stress spikes, my heart rate can jump quickly and I feel the effects almost immediately. Because of that, I've had to learn, sometimes the hard way, how to manage stress intentionally instead of letting it build up. Over time, I've become very aware of the connections between the mind and the body. I can't ignore stress. My heart doesn't let me. So I use a combination of strategies, daily breathing exercises, keeping a predictable sleeping routine, staying physically active, and paying attention to how I talk to myself when things get overwhelming. I've also learned how important social support and creative outlets are for keeping my stress level stable. Living with a condition like this has made me take health psychology seriously. This is more than information. This affects my everyday life. And this is the reason why I'm so passionate about understanding the psychology and science behind stress and sharing strategies that genuinely help people like me feel better.
Physiological stress relievers, deep breathing techniques.
Hi, I'm going to a church event with my friends today. Well, actually, with just one friend. I only know one person there. And I've been quite nervous about it all day, and it's been giving me quite a bit of chest pain. So in order to calm down, I'm going to do research-based breathing exercises. I'm going to breathe in, hold it for 3 seconds. I'm going to breathe in for 3 seconds, hold it for 3 seconds, then exhale for 3 seconds, like this.
Slow diaphragmatic breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, lowering cortisol and heart rate, as shown in a research study in 2017. A simple method is the 4-7-8 technique. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, and exhale slowly for 8.
I feel a bit better. See you after.
Physiological stress relievers, exercise and movement. Aerobic activity releases endorphins and even boosts new neuron growths in the hippocampus, improving mood and resilience, according to a study by Sharma in 2006. This can be anything you enjoy: running, yoga, dancing, or even a quick 20-minute walk across campus. Physiological stress relievers. Healthy sleep. Poor sleep amplifies stress hormones and emotional reactivity. Studies by Palmer and Alfano in 2017 show that consistent deep sleep routines strengthen emotional regulation. Small habits like a consistent bedtime and reducing screen time before sleep can make a big difference.
An important concern surrounding stress in college students is how chronic stress has become an expected part of the college experience rather than a warning sign that something is wrong. Many students juggle demanding coursework, jobs, financial pressure, family expectations, and constant academic competition. Over time, this generates a level of stress that affects not only mental health, but physical health as well. Research in health psychology shows that chronic stress disrupts sleep, harms cardiovascular functioning, weakens the immune system, and increases the risk for anxiety, depression, and burnout. Yet students are often told to push through it, making them believe exhaustion is normal. Professors normalize it, parents normalize it, and classmates normalize it. Social media intensifies the problem by glamorizing all-nighters, overworking, and academic perfection while rarely showing the real consequences. If universities and students don't take steps to address stress through better access to coping tools, realistic academic expectations, and a cultural shift away from glorifying hustle culture, college students' health and academic performance and long-term well-being will continue to suffer. Chronic stress isn't just a part of college life. It is a threat to our ability to learn, stay healthy, and thrive beyond graduation.
Cognitive and emotional stress relievers. Cognitive reappraisal. This CBT skill focuses on reframing situations to reduce negative emotions. Gross's 2015 research shows how powerful this can be. For example, instead of thinking, "This house is a mess, I'm so behind," try, "Cleaning this space will make my brain feel lighter. I'm giving myself clarity." That's what got me through the chores this day, where I had to do laundry, wash my car, empty the dishwasher, clean the kitchen, pick up my room, and so much more. Cognitive and emotional strategies, journaling and expressive writing. Writing about stressful experiences helps process emotions and even strengthens the immune system. That's according to Penna Baker and Chung in 2011. A few minutes of free writing can shift your entire emotional state. As someone who loves creative writing as a hobby, I spend a lot of time journaling every day. No matter where I am, I have 3 different journals on my person. I love study dates. Social and environmental stress relievers, social support. Positive relationships lower cortisol and boost oxytocin, creating a natural buffering effect against stress, something Uchino demonstrated in 2009. This may look like just talking with friends, joining a support group, or simply spending more time with family. For example, I visited the homecoming fireworks show with my friends Stella, La Luz, and my entire Bible study. I had a great time. Mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness reduces rumination and activates the brain regions responsible for focus and emotional control. My favorite mindfulness hobby is to read my Bible before bed.
Before we move on, it's important to talk about how stress is portrayed on social media, because it shapes the way that we understand our own health. On platforms like TikTok and Instagram, stress is often shown in two extreme ways. On the one hand, it's glamorized. The aesthetic of burnout, hustle culture, late-night studying, and the idea that being constantly overwhelmed is a badge of honor. Research shows that the exposure to this type of content can normalize unhealthy stress levels and increase social comparison, which can also heighten anxiety. On the other hand, stress is sometimes oversimplified. Influencers often promote quick fixes without discussing the underlying psychological mechanisms or structural factors that contribute to stress. This can lead to misinformation and create pressure to fix yourself instantly. Health psychology research has also shown that repeated exposure to negatively toned posts, such as venting videos or long hours doom scrolling online, increases emotional contagion. In other words, you can absorb other people's stress just by watching it online. At the same time, social media can be beneficial when used intentionally. Many creators share evidence-based coping skills, supportive communities, and mental health education. When people engage in positive or empowering content, studies show improved mood and reduced perceived stress. The key takeaway is that social media isn't neutral. It acts as an amplifier. It could worsen your stress or it could help you manage it, depending on how you curate your feed and how much you spend online.
Social and environmental relievers. My favorite, pet therapy. Interacting with animals has been shown to reduce blood pressure and increase serotonin and dopamine levels, according to Beats and Company in 2012. Even a few minutes of playtime with a pet can help you reset. Here's me playing with my brand new puppy Winnie, who is my best friend in the world. Behavioral and lifestyle stress relievers, engaging in creative activities. As a longtime crafter and artist, I'm a big proponent of art as a coping mechanism for stressful times. Art, music, crafting have all been shown to lower physiological stress markers and increase dopamine, according to Camila and colleagues in 2016. Any creative outlet can become a form of emotional release. I draw, crochet, scrapbook, sew, embroider, felt, and anything else. You name it, I've done it.